Steven Smith's in. What fixing are you going to do on the 89 or 88 F-150 from an earlier video? I put, his windshield washers weren't working, his radio speaker wasn't working, and the trailer hitch wiring. So, he wants to pull his little snowmobile trailer around with it. A little 4x8 or 6x8 or whatever it is. 6x10 maybe. All snowmobile on it. Oh, fuck. I didn't make that. Now it's behind the balance. Lee Harris is here. No notification. Figures. Sorry, YouTube notified me to, well, it was the message from 2 days ago in my notifications that one of my videos, they determined one of my videos from June of 2023, one of my members' videos was not age appropriate, so now it's age restricted. Two and a half fucking years later, they're on their shit. Not letting anything slip through the cracks. I was just going to watch the members only video and see the icon go red, so I knew Rick was live. Appreciate you. May as well keep that here. Gonna need it anyway. Ralston, any bourbon tonight? Fuck the night, still early. Settle down. Jesus, what kind of compulsive drinking fucking habit do you have? I think you have a whole hell of a lot of members. Only videos that are for children or dealt to any members that are children. Some that act like children, but no children. I know it. I think we got like 40 people that are members. But even the members' videos only get like 16 or 20 views. So half the people that are members don't even watch fucking members' videos. And some people that are buying memberships are blocked from my channel. But you can still buy a membership. Now we don't have wrenches, we have police shields. It's a shield icon instead of a wrench now. Still a wrench on my end. So I don't know how the fuck that works. Mine are still wrenches. Ford is better. Paul's in. If I go back to the other one, it shows up as a wrench. Figure that one out. Yeah, who fucking knows? Some newfangled shit they're trying out. And now I'm back to a wrench icon. Seriously, what is YouTube doing? They're probably just doing that fucking, what the hell did they call it? Where they only show it to a limited number of people to see what the reaction is. Beta testing. That one. That's what I would go with. I was always told if it works, don't fix it. Well, the trouble with this kind of technology is people always, not all of us, but the majority of people want new and exciting and better and faster and things to change. And that's why fucking department stores and shit move things around. It is part of the fucking deal. They rearranged the grocery store the other week, fucking move shit around, and they hadn't done that for like, I don't fucking know how many years. Fucked up my whole shopping plan. Where can we voice our opinion on this? I have some serious anger issues to take out on someone at YouTube after my steer drinking Mountain Dew video is deemed harmful. Yeah, figure that the fuck out. Colt's in. It is part of the strategy. That's why you see a lot of the like bigger YouTubers that are running through a publishing company. They will re-release videos from fucking 3 or 4 years ago as new content. They might edit it a little differently, but they'll re-release it as new content. Stores I worked at did that every other year. It's supposed to make people impulse buy more stuff. They see things that they didn't. I fully admit that I get in the fucking habit of I know exactly where this is and I'm motoring there to put it in the fucking cart. Because I got the list and that's what we're getting. Now when I will look for things, I'm still getting mostly what's on the list anyway. I already have my mind made up of what I want. So, Merca. That one. Motoring's in. Beer's good tonight. Jeff Weinstock's here. Greenland and Canada. Not my deal. Let them handle that shit. I'll do what I do. Wreck shit. Hit shit with a hammer. Wind's back. Thank you very much. Fucking wind. We don't talk about politics here, guys. Got it. Wish I could find the cover for these fucking things. Hope your night's going well, doing well. Hope today was good for you at work. It was busy for you. Sure. Did more outside stuff than inside stuff, but I'd rather do outside stuff on a day like today than a day like tomorrow or Friday, so. That looks like it's going to drag into the fucking weekend, so. Did all this stuff and things. Well, it was a Super Bowl. Bus Grease Monkey is expected an inch plus of ice, 6 inches of snow in Tennessee, not too far east of where Emily works. Shit! Sunday night, then just back to regular cold. We'll have some fucking wind chills, that's for sure. $74-mile-an-hour wind gusts to the west of me in Pierre, South Dakota. Pierre, South Dakota. You like the hot weather, the cold weather, or both? How about we stay right in the middle? Fuck, I don't care. It is what it is. I'd rather it be fucking cold than fucking hot, I'll tell you that, because a fat kid can get warm, but a fat kid can't get fucking cooled off once he gets overheated. Bad weather's coming tomorrow, so we convinced my his parents, to let him spend the night, so we don't have to get him in the morning. Perfect. Bet that wasn't too hard of an arm twist either, was it? Sure, a lot of wind this winter. I mean, maybe for you guys, there's been some windy days, but not. They've had much, much worse. At least that I can remember. Worst winter recent memory for me. Well, it's been a while now, but the winter I lived at the cabin. Fuck. It was good for every night was just windier than fuck. Justin Anderson's in. Go to the cabin after work. By the time I left in the morning, you couldn't even see where the fucking snowmobile trail was because it was all drifted in. Speaking of people in snowdrifts, There were so many people that spun off the fucking interstate today between fucking Pine City and Duluth. It was fucking unbelievable. I seen a scanner report by fucking 2 o'clock. There was like almost 30 vehicles that had been in the fucking ditch and rolled over on fucking 35 in that stretch. No trees over here to buffer it. That's my problem. Everything to the west of us, we're above that elevation, so we're looking fucking face on into the wind. Ah! Fuck, I thought I had that one. MSP Airport was live earlier, had a big C-17 transport here. Jeez, that thing is huge. They are some big motherfuckers. Is that someone that's inside the airport, or is it someone filming from outside the airport? Usually when I'm picking up somebody up from the airport, I like to go to a cell phone waiting area for plenty early and watch fucking planes come in and take off. As long as it's busy. Last time I picked up Luke, Montana, I went down there, we were fucking 45 minutes early, and I think 3 fucking planes came in. That was dumb. Seen a few flatbed wreckers heading south on 35 with rollovers. Oh yeah, it was fucking... People had them on the fucking lids all over the place today. We got a fucking inch of snow. I mean... People can't drive for the conditions at fucking all. Next is the videos from outside the airport and the viewing area next to the big FedEx building. Well, it must be further down. Further to the west. Someone has to go rescue all the Boy Scouts from the vehicle on the side of the road. They're not what they used to be. Always be prepared to call someone to help you. Yeah, no shit. Tell there isn't anyone to fucking call anymore. We're gonna run out of fucking... There's gonna come a point where there isn't a generation to call anymore. Then what? Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put that yet. In there. It's coming pretty quickly, Rick. It sure is. Changer. No. I have 3 sets of tires over there to put on now, so it won't be long, but I had to get those folks scheduled, so probably the weekend before I'm... All things seem to function as they should, so that's a good thing. I got a haircut fucking week ago. More than a week ago. Stay there. What happened to all the short buses? I don't know. I think YouTube's been kind of cleaning up some of that shit. What happened last night? No live stream? I was on live stream last night. What the fuck you're talking about? Floor motor was screaming for help in that short video, the 6.7 power stroke at first. I thought it was the belt on the engine protesting that cold. That's what I thought. I thought fucking power steering or something was getting fucking angry. But then I started listening to it. That's why for a second I was like, noise isn't coming from the right spot. I don't think anyone gets notifications anymore. That might be it. Maybe there's settings fucked up in my... Current temperature outside is 8 degrees. It's supposed to fall overnight. Do you want me to send you a text when Rick is live? I do that with Lee, and he sends me it if I don't get it to notification. Lee, did you text Luke? I don't see anything in here that would be fucking... Got the wood boiler teaching tonight. Oh, yeah. What vehicle are you working on and what repairs does it need? Chevy Silverado, the transmixer. Test drive tomorrow because I undercoated it too, so. How's Cody this evening? Did you get a notification? I don't think anybody gets them. I'm trying to figure out why. Did you get notifications for like the shorts and that, Jeff? In the other videos? I don't fucking know. No notification yesterday. I did not get a notification for the live. I've been getting them from shorts and other videos. Notification for shorts, but once you But none once when you go live, Rick. Oh, for fuck's sake. My notifications are there 3 to 4 days late. Popped in to say hi from Australia. Peter's here. Just happened to check after feeding the princess. Turn bell icon and see what's going on. Who posted videos? I've been doing that for over a year. I don't see anything in here I can fucking change for settings. Bastards! They told me you're live. Is that true or no? We're making it. Cody, I think you left the other night before I got to ask you if you wanted this fucking this kegerator stuff. Because let's face it, I'm not going to hook that fucker up as a kegerator. It's going to stay there as a refrigerator for its life. So it's brand new regulator and tap handle and all kinds of shit. Hoses. I'll take it. Good to have spares. I'll put it in a box and chuck it up there. Did you finish off the Coors beer? No, I still got a case of it. I was going to throw it outside, but cool it off before the live stream. The wife was stopping to have a beer with coworkers anyway, or with a coworker, so I had to grab me some hams. Yeah, there's a big one. It's like a fucking, well, it's got 2-tapper on the top, but it's like a fucking 4-keg refrigerator on it. Or bigger, depending on how big your kegs are, but he'd probably be able to fit 4 to 6 of the 8-gallon kegs in there. 975. Man. Is that the Chevy you put an engine in or no? No. Transmixer in that one today. Seen guys make them out of regular fridges and freezers that have 4 to 6 taps. Realistically, I'm just not going to have fucking beer on tap. put hams in the fucking refrigerator, and if I want tap beer, I'll go to the bar, or wait until plow day. My wife thought that was me as she was in the kitchen. Volume up. Let it rip. For the twice a year you need taps, I've got you covered. And I'll give you a spare. Oh! I was just to the left of it. For fuck's sake. I have YouTube simulcast to my big screen TV. God, I must have a giant fucking head on there. Jesus. Ah! Oh, fuck. Come on. Almost life size on a 65-inch TV. What the hell is a 65-inch TV? What the fuck is wrong with people? Belch echoed. Damn it, you'd better have another and try again. I know it. Just gotta remember to turn the phone back that way when I fucking... Somebody got some epoxy on the toolbox. Mostly because his fat-fingered ass dropped it when he was trying to mix it. How many miles approximately does that Silverado have? 160-ish? I think that's what the one at the house is. Maybe the 55, I don't know. I gave 25 for it 13 years ago. I don't even know what the hell this TV in the house is. Katie bought it or got it from somewhere. 30, 32. Josh Wallner's in. Damn it, I can't get to sleep tonight. Well, fuck. I'll bore the shit out of you. How's Josh today? Should have worked harder or drank more. Anyway. I didn't think that TV in your house is that big. I guess I've never really paid attention to the fucking TV in your house. How's the Buick truck doing? I got a couple tires for it. Probably 4. I just don't know what I'm putting on it yet. Might as well have another beer. Shit, yeah. Cheers, beers. What in the hell?
Yeah.
What I have in my room hasn't been plugged in or turned on since 2019 for lack of interest. No, the kitchen hasn't been used since my mom died in 22. Damn. It's been that long? That sucks. Didn't have newish tires on you when you got it from Carl and Luann? Yeah, I put miles on it to you put enough miles on it to wear them out. I think I had like 260 on it when I got the car from them. And one is ply separated, and one is leaking bad enough out of the fucking weather checking in the son of a bitch that it's not worth fucking trying to. When I sprayed it with soapy water, it's leaking here, 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 and here. You have put a heap of miles on that thing. I've had it for fucking 4 years. Yeah. Almost 4 years. It was right after, it was the first year after I got done at the Ford garage. Readjust the pants. And for most of that time, for about a year of that fucker was only here long enough to get the oil changed before it went back to customers again. It lived through a year plus of being a fucking, put a set of Cooper Falcon ATs on tires on it. Isn't that a 225 60 16? No, I think they're 15s on that. I think. I'd have to look for sure, but I think that's got 15s on it. Yeah, they're not 225s. They're not fucking, they're taller and narrower than, well, maybe I gotta eat shit on that. And still have the headlights pegs shoved into foam. Yep. Except the one keeps moving the fuck around. And I gotta put new headlight connectors on it because those are known for melting. I'm gonna put new headlight connectors on. And the one keeps fucking moving around, so that's gonna get the spray foam job when it's in here overnight. It's just gonna get fucking a can of spray foam on each fucking headlight assembly, so once it all fucking cures, they're just stuck where they're at, and then I can adjust the headlight adjusters and good to go. It's been a good car considering I didn't pay fuck all for it. I put 44,000 miles on it. It's got almost got 304 on it. I'd love to go back to 16 or 18 inch. Tier 20s are expensive. The fuck are you running 20s on? Nothing should have 20-inch wheels. 18s for the bigger brakes, fine. 20s can get fucked and stay fucked. 14s, 15s, 16s, 18s. And then after that, you're getting into fucking medium and heavy truck tires. And you sure as hell don't need 20s and 22s and all the other fucking retarded shit. $16.5s. You imagine if the fucking internet was as popular when there were 16s and 16.5s back in the day when everybody was fucking themselves up in tire cages? Trying to put 16-inch tires on 16.5 wheels? Or 16.5 tires on 16-inch wheels and have those bitches blow off over the bead? Mother-in-law's Grand Cherokee has 21s on it. 25 ram, I bought a used small penis truck. 2,500 ram. Fuck's sake. At least you admit it. My truck has 14s on it. Sure does. Clapped. What's happening? It's getting hard to find decent tires on a 195, 75, 14 anymore. Oh, I bet. When I bought them for that, got them for that fucking Cadillac, those were fucking, you had like 4 fucking choices. You come with the Harbor Freight aluminum hitch and the mirrors and then trailer mode for the Bluetooth trailer behind it. That's funny. As long as you don't see it on the news, your mother's house with a bunch of freaks outside protesting. It's got a car for that. Anyway, because the first time you left a message, you know the name, you know the number. You fucking dementia? Oh, for fuck. $10 off the chart. You get the volume up too loud because I don't seem like you're ripping that much. I don't have the thunder down under yet. That's why we can't have nice things. Fuck off. What brand tools do you like most? I primarily buy Mac tools. That is the ones I primarily buy. Mostly because the representation kicks ass. By the way, 21st Finger, Bryce is here. Headed for a warmer area this morning. Where are we tonight? Good enough. I've done all the preparations that I can for the cold weather that's incoming. So, let the chips fall where they may. Looks like Mogadishu with all the tire fires. I'm not surprised at all. Favorite beer brand? If I'm drinking out of cans, it's Hams. If I'm drinking out of the tap, Castle Danger Cream Ale. All your cold weather's coming my way. It's not that cold. You aren't going to get that fucking cold.
Yep. Ah.
Hams in stubby bottles. Apparently, the internet lied about bottled hams. It's minus 21 here in PA. Perfect. Fucking part of PA. Right now it's minus 21. Organizing requires discipline. It sure does. Hash Brown Dave. Good thing I caught the H. Wow. Oh, fuck! Gotta drink another one and try again. In Northeast PA. $31 in Circle City. Split the difference on the can toss. Does your wife know you're out in the shop drinking? She's aware. She could be watching. Or talking to her sister. Or buying shit on Amazon. You basically got three choices. Best brand of beer. My go-to is Hams. To each their own. More important, does it bother her? I don't ask. She doesn't want me to go in there because I would bother her. Katie gets worried if he isn't out in the shop drinking. That's funny. He's in the boss's shop drinking the boss's beer after hours. Shit's gonna get... Don't kick my ass. At this point, I think I've grayed out to the point where I don't know if we can pass that one off anymore. Did get my senior discount yesterday at the grocery store, though. Eric, what's happening? Going flying tomorrow. Luke, have a good night. Fly safe. Is that your truck? Fuck, no. Can we do a boiler check? There's a fucking video of it. Not now, no. You can dye your beard. That might take off a few years. Fuck that. I am not doing that bullshit. Give it a year or two and that'll be fucking all gray and I'll be good to go. I don't shit. Jeff, how cold is it where you're at? When the cougars start hitting on you in the grocery store, you know you have arrived. Fuck that. It's cold as fuck over there, I can tell. Because the boiler videos. Hey, I just did one on a whim, and then they started getting fucking 1,000 views right out of the gate, pretty much every time. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll keep doing that for 1,000 views at a shot. It's easy. Cold start videos coming next week. Fuck, we'll have all kinds of them. I've already worn one man out or chased him away, so they're desperate for attention. I'm not... You're looking for the wrong guy. Or looking at the wrong guy, because I'm just going to fucking go right out of the gate with insults at that point. I don't do the Mr. Nice Guy flirty, hey, how you doing? Nope. Get fucked, stay fucked. I am not that guy. I'll treat you like a lady as long as you treat me like a gentleman. After that, you can get fucked. Not desperate for attention, it amuses me. Oh, so you'll just take it for the amusement. I don't need amusement. Fuck it. I'm amused by the thoughts in my head sometimes. Always check your little water cutoff. What? GFSF. Great t-shirt. I think that's the Cougar's intention, Rick, to get fucked. I got one for that. Anyway. Occasionally my missus realizes what's going on and pisses on my leg to mark her territory. This is entirely more fucking complicated than I want to make any fucking anything in life. Nope. Short bus just arrived. Always test your pressure relief valve. You don't want to have a problem. Are you fucking retarded? This philosophical bullshit. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Well, we jumped up like 10 fucking people all of a sudden, so welcome back to the short bus. Hello from sunny Ireland. How's the tinned beard? Tinned bread? Tinned bread. The hell is that? I gotta remember Bryce is former Marine. He's got dark humor. He's also ate crayons. God damn it. We're maybe going to get a accumulation of snow. Kind of excited. Hope your day was a good one. Sure. Why do they call it a manhole on a boiler? Well, the boiler I have doesn't have a fucking manhole on it. Bus station's opened, apparently. I'll just clean my toolbox and wait. Get your one-way tickets. No, there's no guarantee you can stay. No crayons. Is it younger generation? My generation was locked in a concrete building with 2 steel balls. The mission was to lose one and break the other. Were you the one that had to swallow it? God damn it. Manhole cover used to be square, then someone designed it round and they quit falling in when not positioned correct properly. Patrick, you keep saying stupid shit. You're about to get timed out. There are no one-way tickets, just no-way tickets. That's right. One of the local gas stations plowed one of their fucking fuel tank covers off in the fucking snowstorm about 2 months ago, and have since just put a fucking trash can over it. Still move the trash can to plow over empty or said fucking hole. So, trying to figure out how that one works. Won't be buying fuel there. It's not even the one I was having fuel problems with. Stock up for the Arctic Blast. Fuck no. I'm going to go shopping all day on Friday. Not letting stupid assholes take advantage of an opportunity to try to fucking prove their point. So we're not doing politics here. But I encourage everyone to go shopping on Friday, especially if you live in Minnesota. For fucking sure. Will you be watching the Daytona 500 this year? I don't give a fuck about the Daytona 500. How you're going with that, Rick? Is one of the local gas stations plowed off one of the fuel covers and replaced it with a pair of panties? Wow. You know, I'm astonished at how smart the first guy who invented the first hammer really was. What? NASCAR sucks for the last 15 years. 2 words for you. Restrictor plate. And I'm out. You make a lot of money during Speed Week if you come to Daytona. Fucking how? And secondly, I don't give a fuck. No. Frick Show, what's happening? Ready? Never intended a single thing, let alone something as invented a single thing, let alone something as simple as a hammer. Oh, fucking right off the bat. Damn it. So you're admiring the accomplishment of someone that created a hammer versus recognizing that you're an idiot. Was that good beer? Well, I wouldn't be fucking drinking it if it wasn't. Power service. Only to an extent. Once you reach a certain fucking water concentration, power service doesn't work either. Trust me. I've seen it. Used to have a guy that built motors for Busch Series in town. Damn, I miss hearing those motors rev up on the dyno. Different strokes for different folks, but I just don't give a shit. You drained that shot? Are you fucking blind? It went off the backside of the fucking can. Played basketball in high school. In case you didn't notice, I'm not exactly the sporty type. Also, that was an underhanded throw, so it would have been fucking softball with anything. And again, not the sporty type. Seen power service freeze in the container? Yes, it will. You know why it'll do that? You know why power service will freeze in the container? Just saying, that old boy was a solid thinker. What's something you've invented? Future? Prosperity for myself? How many Rufus power does the Chevy make? What? Ain't got no antifreeze in it. Alex, the reason that power service will freeze in the container is because it needs the moisture and the diesel fuel to start the chemical reaction. But more importantly, it needs the moisture to start the chemical reaction. Essentially the same fucking... Power service has to be mixed with diesel to be effective at what it does. Yes. Same kind of principle as fucking liquid plumber and fucking tinfoil. They need each other. Separately, they don't make anything fun. So damn good. It didn't go in the fucking can. It's over the back of the bastard. Like a wife. Look at you sucking up on the internet. Someone's wife is watching. One horsepower is equal to 0.67 Rufus power. Then how many Rufus power does the Chevy make? Get fucked, stay fucked. I'm all discombobulated tonight. I'm in the Eastern time zone, wondering why I haven't dozed off. Centrum. How's diesel treat? Does not freeze and does not have solvent in it. And has great anti-gel protection and extra lubricants as well. Yes. House is completely different than power service. House, you need to absolutely add it before you have a fucking problem. Power service, the 911 stuff, if you're not super fucked and you can still get a little bit of fucking shit going, a little bit of fluid moving, a little bit of fuel moving, it can get you out of a pickle. It's not a great chance, but it can. If you can get it circulate through the system, send a semi-driver pull up to a gas pump to put some in his diesel tank and said it works better as anti-gel. Haven't tried it and don't want to. What? We did a test with a container of power service and House at minus 40 below wind chill. House got really cloudy and power service was still clear. Are you... Oh, What? Are we mixing it? What are we doing here? Jesus Christ. A lot of folks impressed with your basketball skills. Hurry up and finish another beer and try for 2 in a row. Again, I didn't make the fucking first one. Or the last one. I didn't make any of them yet. Well, drink it a lot faster if you got money. Skidder was gelling up, so he used Power Service 911, poured it in the fuel filter. The engine lasted 5 hours after that. Well, Power Service is a fucking solvent. It does not belong in the filter. At the point where you're pulling filter, you're replacing the filter. Again, these products are pointless unless mixed with diesel. Their performance matters in the tank, not in the bottle. Yes. And the application is absolutely fucking necessary. Rick strikes me as more of a cornhole guy, not a basketball guy. Get fucked with your cornhole bullshit, too. That's a waste of fucking time. Fooled me with that shot. Maybe it was my phone lagging. It fucking flipped right off the back edge of the can. It's laying right in the fucking... Otherwise, that bag that's in the can would have been fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. I did make 2 of them in the fucking crate that is behind the garbage can, so... No notification. Fuck you too, YouTube. It's a new thing lately. They don't notify anybody. I think Alex is saying semi-driver mixed gasoline with diesel. I've heard that too. Well, they're fucking retarded. You want to take all the lubricity out of your diesel fuel, that's a great way to fucking do it. Behind the can counts as half a point. So we're 1 out of 4 then. He put a gallon of gas in his tank and walked up to him to make sure he knew what he was. Had a gas pump, and he said it works as anti-gel. Did he say it with a J? Anyway, what's wrong with the Chevy behind you? Transmixer. Needs new Bruce Jenner. How's Kyle tonight anyway? Work by his pallets in 911 and white Power Service bottles every winter. What kind of jobs can an experienced car mechanic transition into? Curious to hear your thoughts. I've not been looking to get out of the field. Also, widely depends on your fucking skill level. Just because you're experienced doesn't mean you were good at it. So, Cetadine Winter Blend is my go-to. Works well with the 2-micron Caterpillar filters. I should have never fucking switched. After the whole shit show at the fucking excavator yesterday, I will not be fucking... Just go get fucking fuel over there. And that... It was just easier, and it wasn't that big of a fucking deal, but it was easier when I was in town anyway. Takes the shop a week to go through all the rentals to treat the tanks. No, Banning doesn't have off-road. I was getting it at the grocery store. Would you be a mechanic at the Daytona 500 for $20,000 for the week? Who's paying $20,000 for the week? And to work on what? Send the contract. I prefer power service over house. It gave me issues. Power service hasn't. Chris's. Duquette has on-road. They don't have off-road. For years and years and years, the only place I've ever bought it was Dave's in Willow River. Never had a fucking problem. But then they got off-road, and I started fucking buying it there, but because I was already in town on Saturdays shopping. Whatever. Go get fuel and stop for breakfast at the same time. Win-win. Yeah, but I agree. How's this fucking garbage? Fucking garbage. Ever since I bought number one from them, I've never had to treat it. Never had to put anything in my fuel. Put number one in it, fucking let her rip. Got my hands on an 83 Dodge Power Wagon, but I'm having issues with my electrical. I haven't been able to drive the thing for the past month because every time I put power to it, the dash smokes. Well, that sounds dumb. You want a gel? Put hose in. I'm out on this shit. I would rather just be able to buy genuine number one fucking diesel fuel and not have an issue. Just my opinion. You know that F1 loves to hire aircraft mechanics to work on their race cars. I knew you guys swore by house. Personally, I like the Arctic Fox tank heaters. Once I'm warmed up, no problems. I fucking... I'll just go back to getting all my fuel at Dave's. Like Cody said, I'll get breakfast. Saturdays, I'll just go get my fuel at Dave's. Have breakfast. Then go to Sandstone, do the parts run and the grocery shopping and all that stuff. So, do you have your own slot machine in your garage? For fucking what? Here's my opinion. Number 2 down to 20 Fahrenheit. Then straight number 1. Don't fuck around. Don't gel anything below 0. I add Standardine. See, and when I was running straight number 1 from Dave's, I'd never had a fucking issue. Didn't have dirt issues, gelling issues, fucking nothing. And 30 below, that it didn't fucking matter. I didn't have to put a damn thing in it. I always fucking... Primo. And I start switching my shit in October. Beginning to middle of October, I start transitioning everything to number 1 until fucking April. Because like you said, down to 20, well, it can be well into the fucking 20s here by beginning to middle of October, so. Bryce says, what's the color? What color is the sky in your world, Tomcats? Yeah, no shit. I'm just trying to get advice. Follow the smoke. Or let it smoke long enough that it burns the fucking thing down. Also, why isn't it popping a fuse? I want to know too. If it's smoked long enough, you should be able to find it. Bryce, you can't see the sky inside the bus. That's fair. Maybe it has one of those holographical fucking ceilings on it, the LED lights and shit. You know? Minnesota also has cold weather fuel mandates, so the fuel you get at the pump is pre-treated based on the time of the year until March. It's treated to minus 30. On-road fuel is not mandated for off-road fuel. I'm pretty certain about that. Brandon's in. Stop putting 30 amp fuses in a 15 amp spot. Fact. Why choose Wisco Automotive? Who said that was the fucking choice? Do you have TBI? Not throttle body injection, traumatic brain injury. Yes, on-road only. Tragic people can't buy directly from the manufacturer. And then what? What? Explain to me why you want to bypass the middleman to save money. So then when you need support on that, then who's supposed to fucking do it? The middleman that didn't make any money on the sale? You want them to repair the motherfucker because the manufacturer sure as hell isn't gonna. You see how this works, right? Just letting you know. Hell, I can't help I have electrical problems. I just shove pennies in there and hope to God it works. Bullshit. Pennies aren't going to work. The old style house fuses, yes. Well, you're going to have to put a little aluminum foil on and make them stay in there. But those would work. For those that remember the old screw-in fucking fuses. And you could wad up a ball of fucking aluminum and stuff it in there too. I know somebody burned a fucking barn down doing that. Bolts have a higher amperage rating. Fair. And there was a time when vehicles were simpler, like the 80s. You just fucking stuff a wire in the fuse panel and look for the smoke. You'll find that bitch. Run a few new wires, away you go. Now you'll fry fucking $8,000 worth of modules in a hurry. It didn't work that way. Bryce, I appreciate you, man. There's enough copper plate on there to conduct. Did it work long enough to get me home? Yes. Where are you shoving a fucking penny in a fucking power wagon that's gonna fucking bridge the gap? Can't figure out the wiring in a 83 Dodge. You not the person to be fixing it. Bring it to someone with half a brain. But he's not. There isn't even a place where you're going to put a penny in that motherfucker. 83, does it still have glass bus fuses? And even then, you're not going to get by with that. You're going to need at least 2 of them double stacked. It's like all bullshit. Just on the things that you're saying. Bus fuses, you might be able to do a 22 shell, but I wouldn't do it. Do a live one. Not even a spent shell. Fucking put a live one in there. I mean, doesn't have any trajectory. It's going to be like a firecracker. Cars should run on water by now. Based on coming from someone whose screen name is Hash Brown Dave. Oh, we were fucking close. Fuck. I've been all over it. Just in that fuse box right there under the dash, I lost my headlights. Also, my fuse box is pretty effed up. Karma's a bitch. Sounds like you guys are a match for each other. Not even close on that shot. My phone wasn't lagging. I hit the trash can, just like, well, some of them didn't, but hydrogen cells have been around since the 50s. Weren't we supposed to have hover cars back in 2015? Well, if you're one of those what do I want to call them? Believers. The government's hiding all of those things from you, Cody, so you can't succeed. Doc Brown's a fucking liar. Do you work on electric cars? Nope. We drive around in other people's ideas. You're walking around in your daddy's best one. God damn it. Let's just figure out perpetual motion and be done with it. Well, scientifically, explain to me how. It'd be cool to have Jetson vehicles. You'd also think it'd be cool to have fucking X-ray vision. Jesus Christ. Defies physics. I can tell you for a fucking fact, you can get real fucking close and not be able to control it. There is a possibility, but you can't control it. A guy made one. Yeah, believe the shit you see on the internet. Let me guess, it was a crankshaft looking thing. And research it, but it was incredibly dangerous because it wasn't running on water. It was running on hydrogen from the water. Well, how the fuck are you gonna... No shit. How the fuck are you gonna have a combustible gas without running on the hydrogen? People argue that magnets don't count. Because the problem is I fully believe you could deal with magnets, but you can't control the speed. Ask me how I know. You can't control the speed, the torque, or anything. It's an input energy. Who's your pick to win the Super Bowl? I don't give a fuck. It would be a terrible idea with the way most of these people with the shit for brains drives. That'd be a nuclear accident everywhere with full fallout. First and foremost, the weight's impractical for a nuclear-powered vehicle. At that point, we go to nuclear-powered energy and then go to fucking... We just saturate the market with electricity to the point where your home is free. And if you want to have an electric vehicle, you have to pay for the electricity to charge it like you would at the gas pump. That would be how you would get people to buy an electric vehicle. Secondly, you need to advance the technology in an electric vehicle to get that far. We need to draw what your uncle made. I mean, I'm not going to draw it. I'm not going to get into the shit on the internet. At least not on a live stream with 6 fucking people here, but you can, it can be done. Now, is the argument that if it's an input, then the magnets lose strength? Do magnets lose strength? I don't fucking know. It's the best tire on the market. No, in person. Yeah, I would do it in person. I don't got all the normal glass tube fuses that are in the normal cars. I just have the blade fuses. Also, if you've seen the wiring under the dash, you would see why I'm asking questions. If you have the blade fuses, there's no fucking chance you're stuffing a fucking penny in there. Not without cutting the shit out of it. Yes, they do over a long period of time. Fair enough, but then it would be a precipitable effect, right? Maybe they don't all lose them equally. I don't fucking know. But I know shit'll get spicy. Are the best brakes worth the price? Yes. You're either buying premium or you're not buying them from me. I can tell you that. To advance the current electrical grid to support more electric cars, the power around here goes out. If it's windy or someone farts the wrong direction, got to fix that first. Absolutely. That's what I said. You have to saturate the market with so much power that your household power is free. I mean, you gotta, that's just to get people behind the fucking technology. If you get it so, hey, I'm not paying anything to run my household. Shop, nothing. If I want to have an electric vehicle, I'm going to have to pay 17 or 25 cents a kilowatt hour to fucking charge it. That's how you would make that fucking, you would get people to switch just like that. Because now I can plug my vehicle in for $8 and drive it the next day. Now it says we're down to one person in here. What the hell is YouTube doing? I have no idea. There's more than that talking. It's such a fucking shit show. Electric cars have to compete with AI data centers. First and foremost, we need to put fucking that AI bullshit on a lot of fucking hold. There needs to be a lot of pumping the brakes on that shit. And mostly, I realize it's a global race and that shit's going to get fucked up. Like, everybody needs to pump the brakes on that. You're creating something that you don't necessarily want. It's getting close to the third beer can shot. You will make this one. I've already thrown 5 at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If all the houses came with a solar to backfeed the grid, they wouldn't have to erect fields of solar gardens. It would make take some of the strain off the baseload power plants. The amount of square footage, I'm not saying all of it's ideal. If we took 60% of all the square footage of the roofs and commercial buildings in the country, you could take 60% of it and utilize it as fucking solar space. Just behaving, sitting back and laughing my ass off. Some of these comments. I'll support Rick Colt. I appreciate you. Squatch is here. Holy shit, Rick, is the wind fucking blowing at the farm tonight? She's a howling. Cold front's coming. Tomcat, are you fucking retarded? High, drunk? The wild ass questions that you have. Have you ever visited Elvis's Graceland? Why? Solar has an Achilles heel. Nighttime. Yep. And it's not a perfect solution. That's why you need battery banks and all those things. I'm familiar with solar. I've had it. I've ran it. It needs to be redundant. Rick's a former Elvis impersonator. You weren't supposed to tell people that. Nuclear? Absolutely agree. I completely agree. If we're going to just fucking scrub everything and go one direction, we should 1000% go nuclear. Fuck the solar, fuck the wind farms, go to nuclear. We don't have any problem running our fucking naval ships on the shit. They've done it all over fucking Europe. But can't get behind it here. You know why we can't get behind it here? Because this is where the big fucking oil companies are. And the big fucking coal companies are. Who's writing the fucking checks? Nobody from the nuclear company is writing the fucking checks. Potted meter Vienna sausages stranded in the desert. I'm not going to the desert. Jesus Christ. And you're gone. We still have coal energy by me. We do it around here too. And I'm not saying get rid of the fucking jobs. I'm saying go into coal fucking electricity and use or nuclear electricity and bring the coal back to fucking forging steel and making fucking real things. Battery technology isn't there to support the grid. That's fact. I got pissed. This windy as fuck, so I'm going in here. There's a bush suffering right now, and you guys aren't doing anything. Wait, what? I wanted more information. When Texas had their wind turbines freeze up, a local power station had 2 net gas turbines running at 120% load to keep them dump power back to the grid. They even had a World War II generator up and going. Yep. Those things are fucking retarded anyway. The fucking wind turbines. Oh, I don't drink to talk. 2 bottles of UV blue and some moonshine, and I'm happy. Well, then shut the fuck up. Squatch, are you and Christine still fucking feeling each other out, or are you getting along and getting her done? Wow. The wind's trying to fuck up the dumpster lids. Kyle Hill does very good videos on going nuclear. Very interesting watches if anyone is interested. Hell, I'll watch it. There isn't fuck all on graves to buy, so I may as well fucking watch videos when I'm drunk. Yeah! Oh, that was the worst shot yet. To me. We're gonna have to fucking wipe down the fucking balancer now. Gotta head out. Gotta go to work. Double. I should probably get some sleep. Thank you for leaving. I don't know what double shift you're working, but hopefully it's on education. Yourself, not someone else. Two points for hitting the funnel, though. Finished moving all the cat stuff out of the way yesterday and drug most of the X231 stuff back out today. Trying to decide which shit show problem I want to work on first now. So we're just feeling it out. We're you know, trying to relight the flame. I listened to your video while I was watched while I was doing some billing tonight. before the live stream because you know as well as I do, it's all the fucking doing the things is easy. It's all the fucking shit that takes to support it that sucks. And I fucking hate doing billing. Itemizing every goddamn thing. But if you don't itemize it, you ain't gonna get paid for it, so. My daughter made better, worse shots today at her basketball game than you. That one was fucked. That one. The X231 fire got burned out about 2 years ago. I hear you. Like lately, mine's engine until I get fucking burned out of doing engines, and it's like, okay, transmission. Okay, we're gonna transition from engine transmission to electrical problem. We like electrical problems. Fucking me. Just a soak of fucking money. Earl is doing very well. Got upgraded to the house too, eh? You're a better person than I am. All ya. Got it in my transmission, said the exact same freaking thing, and it came in all flavors of it. Yeah, for me, there's so much shit sitting around here to work on. I just kind of do it in phases. Oh yeah, all that stuff happens in between. All that's getting mixed in. I'm still doing oil changes, brake jobs, water pumps, alternators, all that shit's getting fucking worked in the. It's just in between the big shit, so. I actually try to kind of do those things on the weekend. A, because it's easier for the people that need that, because they're not working. If they can get by for the week and then drop it off on Fridays. It also feels like I'm getting the weekend off from fucking grinding my head into putting fucking engines, transmissions, and fucking chasing electrical problems for fucking 12 hours. Had a van brought up here from the Twin Cities the other day because it's been to 2 different shops. Put 2 different Tickums in it. No. Gotta be a Tickum. Technical infrastructure control module? Yes. And it still has an electrical fucking burning smell, and the Tickum only lasts for about a week. And at $3,000 a pop times 2, they don't want to do it again. It's probably only a $2,500 van, but whatever. If I starting off this month on a good note, I can say that. Me. I know a lot of people, like, traditionally when we worked at the Ford Garage, it was December, January was typically slow, but it sounds like me with shifting solenoid, replaced 3 of those and never fixed the problem. Just had a dump truck in the shop for an oil change and electrical problems. Then had every tire off the truck and doing an alignment and beating rust jacking.
Ah.
Well, fuck. Now it says 18 people in here. I can't figure it out. That's my year of the peak vehicles made. It's downhill from there. Yeah, I mean, depending on the manufacturer. But you aren't getting anything past fucking 18 for me on fucking anything. And that's really fucking pushing it. Like I said, anything fucking 19 and fucking newer. Look the fuck out. I had a G6 come from the shop to dealer with no start. Ended up being a ground on the block. Kept pulling down the can voltage. Kyle Christian, Ford Diesel World 2006 was already a shit show. Well, they haven't gotten any better. Evan Kibbe's in. They've certainly got more expensive to work on, let me tell you. I might have a fucking baby Duramax coming next week that sounds like it broke the fucking oil pump belt. So that should be dumb. The Ford Diesel World was a shit show in the... Where'd he go? Oh, shit. A lot of comments. When the 6.9 Never Start came out, hell, a fucking 7.3 IDI was good to me. Won't argue that, Toby, but a 2006 Chevy 2500 with a 6.0 gas and 4L80E is pretty solid. It's better than a 4L. Yeah. Actually got pretty comfortable with the 7.3 Power Stroke before and after that. Not so much. I had a pressure switch on the oil tank going to hell, so I spent quite a few hours fixing that. Now today, the cattle water got a piece of lime stuck in the valve. That was dumb. Yeah, it usually floods the fucking hell out of everything. I know how that goes. 86 Ford Ranger and Dodge Dakota, or a 70s Ford. There is part of me that misses the fucking days that I had an 89 Ford Escort and Toby had a 92 Ford Ranger. But I do realize if we would have kept those days going for too much longer, we would have died. Together. Because that shit was getting stupid. In hindsight, it's like, what the fuck were we thinking? In the moment, that shit was fun. What I'm about to say will be controversial, but I would run a Ford 6 later and not worry too much because I know exactly what to watch for and how to set them up to run like they should. That's fair. That's fact. Tree was a wake-up call. That was after the fact. That was the tree was after we had fucking gone by the wayside of the fucking Escort and the fucking 92 Ranger. Somebody put a gun to my head and told me I had a choice, but to choose diesel, I mean, the amount of stupid shit, especially in the 89 Escort. But then Toby get the 92 Escort or the 92 Ranger and just run into the Escort, try to push it out of the snowbank. Fuck. I prefer diesel engines. You don't have to set up to run. What new vehicle would you recommend to buy, car or truck? Right now, I don't recommend any. Any of them. And good luck on your dealer support. I'm telling you right now. And I don't give a fuck what you buy. If you find a good one and they take care of you, don't tell too many of your fucking friends because they're going to be overwhelmed and they won't be able to take care of you.
Ah.
The 6-liter wiped the camshaft, Cody. It's fucked. She's dead in the bed now. And I did not reply to what the question about what the 543 liter or 543 valve timing set costs for a different truck. At that point, we're splitting hairs. Whatever. Motor and I appreciate you. Fuck out of here. My opinion is and always has been, if you're going to be in this field, you either have to be all in or all out. You can't fucking. Has the coldest weather already hit your area? Hell no. Friday morning, Saturday morning, we're gonna be way fucking colder than here than we are now. To make a Ford 6-liter run, term coolant filter, blue 60 psi, FRP spring, pyrometer for EGT, fuel pressure, battery voltage, EOT gauge, PUD, and no power chips. I watch the gauge just like a hawk. Yeah, that one. Just gonna fucking 6'2" and pull shit like a normal fucking human being. Have you had your hands on a 12-valve Cummins? don't think Toby's ever really been into a fucking 12 though that I know of. When I worked at the Ford garage. Never worked on a Cummins yet. Don't plan to either. The and I know you're not going to take this the way that some people would take it, but you've been out of this field long enough. I don't know how in the fuck you would get back in. It would be an absolute shit show, you know, and that's no disrespect to your skill or anything like that. You know that, but like I said, you got to be all in or all out. And once you're all out, it's really fucking hard to get back in. Ford models only changed oil and Chevys and Dodges, and that's it. It's more in line, pun intended, with Caterpillar engines you're familiar with. Pretty bare bones simple. I fully agree with you on that, Rick. The people who still call me to ask Ford questions really make my brain hurt trying to remember all that shit. Well, at least somebody's not faking it until they make it anymore. At least as far as I know. Sounds like he's just driving bus. Or some shit. The suspense. Definitely a case of use it or lose it. It's not even losing what you had. It's just not even having the availability for what's happened in the last fucking 4+ years. Oh, fuck's sake! Front side. Five out of the industry already, and people still think I know everything that Ford is up to. Hell, I don't even want to know that much, right? Like private sector. When I worked at the Ford garage, it was my / our job when we were there to know. It was our job to know the latest and greatest. I feel like the barrier between the private sector and the new stuff is the dealer, right? You got 3 to 5, call it 5 years now. 5 years, 60,000. So call it 3 to 5 years. Figure out what you're going to work on, what tools you're going to need for the basics until it's a shit show and you're working on 24 models. That's fucked. And you still end up doing warranty work in the private sector. That it closes that gap, right? And like I didn't realize that because I didn't spend that much time in the private sector before I went to the dealer. I graduated school in 2001. I was in the dealership by 2004. So I didn't spend enough time in there to like really fucking understand all the things. But then coming out of the dealer, going to the private sector, I realized that there's a barrier. The dealer is the barrier between the manufacturer and the private sector, giving them time to tool up and figure out, what am I going to start seeing here? What do I want to work on? What do I don't want to work on? That's fucking out the window anymore. Josh, I appreciate you, buddy. Been here for a hot minute. Thanks for hanging around tonight. Who makes the best flare nut wrenches? Shit, I don't care. Buy yourself a set of Mac ones, or who's going to warranty the fuckers when they break? I don't use a ton of flare nut wrenches, to be honest with you. Fuck are you doing with flare nuts? Hydraulic fittings and that kind of shit? Because in my world, they're not really a thing. Brake lines, and we're in the Rust Belt, so vice grips. $21 in now. 21 people here, 38 thumbs up. Let's get to 50. Admitting they're 5,000 mechanics short of filling the US-based dealership bays, then the reason he gave were completely off base. Yep. Has nothing to do with the pay infrastructure. Nothing to do with the pay infrastructure, and there's zero fucking incentive. Why in the fuck would you get into this industry now? Scott's here. The amount of money that you're going to have to spend, and it's going to be really fucking hard. Even if you're going into dealership and you're going to go in, or you're going to go work for a fucking private shop and you're just trying to tool up basics. Basics are pretty fucking broad anymore. Then if you're going to be a fucking independent and you're going to try to tool for everything, buckle up, Buttercup. Cheap ones, strip them out. Craftsman's are too thick. I don't know what the hell you're working on. Hydraulic lines? Craftsman, since fucking when? Just look at the specialty tools you have to have. Yep. Flare nut wrenches I got from you, I've used several times on hydraulics lines. You might strip those bastards out. You have a hell of a time getting things apart. That's fact. Who said what about flare nut wrenches? I don't see that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now Lee can't see things. I can't see me making a fucking shot in that trash can yet. Wind wasn't howling this time yet. Rick and I don't even work flat rate, but still saw how the coworker that got all the gravy paint by numbers recall banked more coin at the end of the quarter than we did, having to actually fix shit. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Is that your Somali coworker? Wow. Needing a scan tool to reset a headlight or even replace brakes is absolutely fucking insane. I'm not saying it's not. It is by design. That's why you don't have a transmission dipstick tube anymore. However, it vastly decreased the amount of shit that people are dumping in their transmissions for no fucking reason. Shit pay scale, it's a common scenario where the better the mechanic gets, the less money he makes because he's getting all the shit and none of the gravy. Yep. If I was smart, I'd have been a dumb fucker. That happened at the Ford garage. Right? And you can mark my words. Toby was there when I was like, I told the owner, give me the power and I will change your fucking world. I'll change everything here. I gave him the opportunity long before he ever proposed to fucking sell us any of that shit or any of those things. Had he taken me up on that opportunity, he might have had himself a fucking deal at the end of that. But he didn't want to go that route. Thank God. Just let me preface that. In no fucking scenario that I ever wanted to be, especially in hindsight, would want to end up married to that shit. But there are scenarios where that could have played out a hell of a lot different for everybody. Thankful that they didn't, because I'm good. Fire in the wood stove finally died down to coals. I'm calling it a night later all. I mean, it takes 3 minutes to fill the son of a bitch back up, and anyway, get fucked, stay fucked. Squatch is out of here. Fuck out of here. Still don't see anything on the video you sent me. Maybe 6 days from now, YouTube will send me a notification. Wow. Tell Christina I says hi. Anyway. Sent it to you on your auction video. Perfect. Tom, did you find anything good on Graves? Kind of for kicking off. Fucking, I thought they'd be a little bit more fucking. Wasn't nothing on Graves, and Toby was too much of a cheap ass to buy a fucking press on Houghton, so I didn't buy anything either because I was going to try to make him pick up my shit. Or I was going to try to make money picking up his shit. That didn't work either way. There really wasn't much for us down at Graves this time. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of meh. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Oh.
Do you have enough wood cut for the cold weather coming in? Beer stock stacked up? Beer's relative. When it gets that cold, we may as well start drinking bourbon. Fuck it. Firewood is plenty. We'll be good. I got another truckload on order, so maybe 2. Just depends on how things shake out, but remember one thing, there's always more auctions coming up, so and Colt, I appreciate you. One thing I've been doing this for a fucking hot minute on the auctions. It goes in phases, right? Like you'll hit a lull where like the auctions just start fucking hitting. And then it seems like it's fucking get a whole bunch of money tied up in other places. And then all of a sudden, holy shit, there's this, and this on the auction. It's like, eh. But if you don't buy it now, it ain't going to fucking work later. So it's just how life works. You better take advantage of an opportunity when you got it. That's how I've done all of these things. And it doesn't have to be comfortable. Chances are, if it's not comfortable, it's probably going to, usually for just my personal experience, when it's not comfortable, it's like, that's probably the time you should do it. It usually seems to pay off better. When it's like, fuck yeah, I can do that, then I don't make any money on the shit to begin with. Down to 3 degrees now. I think we were 8 or 9 when I started the live stream, so. Dropping fast. $11 here in Windy. It is fucking. She's hooking. We're back into this fucking single digits on the fucking. If we start bitching about the viewership, it'll go back up. Figure it out the fuck out. It has to be YouTube's just fucking a guy. YouTube's fucking a feller. It's Modern's new girlfriends. Wow. Hey! Fuck yeah, we made one. Woo-hoo! Is that 1 out of 7? Fuck. Finally drank enough to acquire the target. Usually the trash can's like there, not fucking over there, but whatever. Gotta keep things spicy. Ah! But damn time you made one to have another one to celebrate. Fucking M. Cody's back or still here. I don't. Cody, when are you going back to work? I hope it's not like fucking tomorrow. Shit. Rock fan, get the hell out of here. February 2nd. Oh, so you got a little bit yet. Not too bad. Shit might warm up by then. You got the itch to getting back, or? 50-50. The fuck was on there? All the things. Night shift for me tonight. Can't tell where the titty stops and the stomach starts on her. Wow. What? There's only one way to find out, Lee. There's worse ways to die. I've had the itch to get back for a while, but now figured might as well take advantage of the paid leave. Well, and take the coldest month of the year off too. I mean, lay low, right? Oh, paid leave law. Yes, that one. Fucking take it while you can get it. Is January the coldest month? I thought February was. Maybe not. March is the snowiest month. I know that. And we need fucking a lot of it. All those people that are getting 2 feet of fucking snow, we needed that shit. Did I want to move it? Hell no. But we need it. The amount of snow we have in the ground right now, my fucking cattle ponds will be dry before the fucking cattle ever get out there. So we're going to have to put fucking runners in from the pastures to fucking water cattle because they can't go to the cattle ponds. Might as well use it until it gets shut down. You know what? If it's there, take it. Because God knows everybody else is. And they aren't going to be as half as fucking constructive with it as you are, so. I couldn't do it. I'm entirely too old for that shit. I'll tell you right now. No. Hell to the no. Still around later this year. I might take another month during the summer. May. You know. June. July. Don't do July. Fuck that. That shit's hot. Do it when you can do some fun shit outside. I told my daughter that on several things before. If I don't have to agree with it, and I would never, ever fucking vote for it. But if it's available to you, you should absolutely fucking take advantage of it. their stupidity. Take advantage of it if you can. Fuck. Well, that's the idea, since there's no rules for it. Yeah, fucking shit. At that rate, you may as well start. You may as well make another. Double down. Maybe not. We've talked about it. I mean, talking doesn't make it happen. You missed the window. Maybe not. The oven's not preheated anymore. Never mind. God damn it. Wow. Terrible person. Just the one crotch goblin was a nice bump on the tax return. Tax refund. The public school or private? I realize you got a long time to talk about it. Plus, no tax on overtime was nice. Public. Say a prayer. And then your tax returns are fine. Can't get behind the indoctrination station, but just my opinion. Not just mine, but ask me how I know how much it's going to cost. Fuck. However, define decent. Also, you got 5 years of changes before that. I mean, it might be decent now. 5 years, you might want to reassess. I just keep your options open, and I would. Decent-ish. I don't like ish. My opinion, do what you do. Judging, I'm just fucking saying. It's expensive. I get it. there's more of a structured and cultured influence there, but if you can plan on it, I mean, better than the district I came out of, Osceola School District, never had a bank balance in the black. Yeah, but I mean, are they learning the basic fundamentals that? And hell, I have no idea. I don't know anybody from where y'all are at, so you have a better fucking opinion than I do. But it just. You had to light a candle to find your way through it. Wow. If you're good with it, hell, I don't care. God, I got shit all over the top of this thing. The fuck? All buffed down nice and everything. And slobrick.
Ah.
That was more at Park Center High School, not Maple Grove. Never mind.
Ah.
It's just. As a as someone that is, well, we've all, most of us has been through the public school system. Someone that has a wife that works in it. The vast majority of them are fucking toxic and fucking going the wrong fucking direction. My opinion. That was a more Park Center High School, not Maple Grove. Oh. The same comment over and over again. Fuck's sake. My mom worked in the school system for 30 years. She saw all the shit at a few different schools in the district. I mean, hell, if you're good with it, I ain't judging. I don't care. I got no skin in the game. But if you can wing it, I wouldn't. And who knows? In fucking 5 years, a lot of shit can change. Hopefully. Especially in the fucking district of fucking Somalia that we live in. See what I did there? District of. Oh, wow. I got this. I'm 50-50 whether I want to go outside or yeah. Great timing, Rick. We can hope a lot of things change in 5 years. Doesn't mean it will happen, though, but hopefully we'll be done with the land of tampons and stupidity. Move north if the stars align with the job stuff, so may not even be around the shitties anymore when she starts school. There is that. A hell of a lot of things can change in 5 years, trust me. I get that. Five years ago, I was still working at the Ford garage. Some days it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, and other days it was like it's been an eternity, but make that motherfucker the center. Oh, I almost made it off the fucking balancer. God damn it. One more and I'm leaving. I should probably go over there and wipe the fucking balancer down too, because it's dusty as fuck anyway, and it kind of looks like a dirty slut compared to the new tire machine. Anyway, I was too cheap to buy the fucking balancer tire machine package. It's fine. Generally wants to move north. It's been a bit of a shit show with my dad and the kiddo. That's a story for another day. I've had enough of the highlights that say less. There is not a lot of things that would make me lose my shit. But Lee says my brother likes to be up north, and Stacy had enough of the big city. Stacy's still pretty fucking close. But it's I mean distinctly different, don't get me wrong. Stacy's not that much different than where Cody's at. I'm like, I like remote as fuck. If you see your neighbor, it's because their house is on fire. Anyway, if we move pending job stuff, I have to be within 45 minutes of the Duluth shop. So you'd have to be Carlton County or north. And I mean, yeah, it depends on what part of the, the outer reaches of things that you are, which isn't bad, but north of Moose Lake, yeah. Carlton County. I mean, Moose Lake is just inside of Carlton County, not by much. A couple miles. Yeah. You don't want to be by Moose Lake, though. Fuck that place. You're better off being by Cloquet than Moose Lake. Moose Lake is the southern edge, drive time wise. Yeah. You don't want to do that. Stay the hell out of Moose Lake. Moose Lake is an absolute fucking dumpster. Not that, but I'd stay closer to place. I'm not a huge fucking fan of Cloquet either, but Barnum Cloquet or somewhere northwest of Two Harbors. There isn't a hell of a lot northwest of Two Harbors. I mean, at all. Hash Brown Dave is back. Does sex appeal compensate for intelligence? Well, different strokes for different folks. No. I don't give a damn how good you look. You better have some fucking... I don't give a damn how good you look anyway. I already got one. She looks good and she's fucking smart. Smarter than she should be to be with a guy like me, but... Shit. I just figured out where my fucking coolant adapter was and the fucking... Some more appealing properties around Cloquet. Yeah, I mean, if you get like the Morris Thomas Road, you get out that fucking direction, kind of that, I don't want to call it the dead space, but between Cloquet and Proctor, in that area, Cloquet, Esco, it's not a dead space because it's actually really close to all the things. Probably closer to things than you are right now. But it also has a really fucking dead end kind of feel, if you know what I mean. How the fuck did that get in the windowsill? I don't know. Proctor to Cloquet would be okay. Close enough to be able to what? I mean, there isn't fuck all in Cloquet. Run to town if needed. I mean, I get it. Just stock up. Shit. Still chugging too. Just showed up again. Cents, groceries, and beer. I mean, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Just saying.
Ah.
Cloquet does have Super One liquor though, so that's an advantage. Ain't got no antifreeze in it. The fuck are you talking about? We probably do a big Costco trip like you and Katie have done and test the weight rating on the cart. That was the last time we've been to Costco too. You want to know why it's the last time we've been to Costco? Are you checking that pipe? It's something. Fortunately, Costco doesn't sell good beer. No, because unfortunately, Costco's party alliances are not our party alliances. So get fucked, stay fucked. Some kind of diesel crap you were talking about earlier. So you processed that and then just brought that back up now? You're correct. My my wife is well, Cody knows. The people that know me know. As much as I'm a very staunch in my opinion, my wife is very unwavering at fucking all. Just drinking, ain't been watching in a minute. So you're watching the video from 3 hours ago, commenting on the live video. Take the little fucking thing down at the bottom and go beep, all the way to the right, you dickhead. What's everybody else got going tomorrow? I gotta ask, Cody, how does the night shift work? You guys, are you splitting like 12/12s? Like no baby monitor, nothing like that. You're not like fucking trying to get frisky or whatever, you know, like legit fucking, or you get to nap. But in the baby's room, I don't know how this works. Flipping through live streams. Oh, fuck you for your lack of dedication. Get fucked, Andy. We switch off every other night. Baby sleeps in our room. Oh, so you got like the fuck is it called? There's a term for it, but it's been a long time since those things happened. It's not a crib. Technically, is a bassinet? Is that what it is? I don't fucking know. So it's just your responsibility to see, I got it. I'll feed her again soon. Then again, 2, Jen takes over at 4:35. I got you. Woof. So the difference is not, you got like an earbud in, or you like just in the living room, or what the hell's happening? Sleep in usually till about 10. The logistics seem like a shit show to me. (2016) Kia stolen from North Minneapolis. Wow. You must watch a lot of YouTube while you're waiting up. I'm in the baby's room. I can hear her from here. We got a nice rocker in the baby room. What? You're in the baby room, but the baby's in your room. Right? I'm
Ah.
Our room is right next to the baby's room. But y'all fucking... Is this like a regular thing, or is this just because you're watching the live stream? I'm trying to figure this the fuck out. This is like logistically, this is a fucking... I never liked you when I liked you. Meow. What? Andy, get fucked. Stay fucked. She'll transition to the crib in a month or so. Bassinet is like they gotta be swaddled and shit, or don't have the ability to roll over and shit, because it's like a little thing. They're swaddled. Right? Isn't that what it's called? Swaddled? You know, bound and tied. Anyway, clearly I never was. Yeah, swaddled. She's a little burrito right now. See, I know shit. I did this before. It was fine-ish. Once she can roll over, we won't swaddle her anymore. If you keep swaddling her, how do you know when that is? Never mind. I know it's during the daytime. Shit. She's damn close already. You know what, dude? When you told me that y'all was pregnant, you was super excited about it, and I can still sense your enthusiasm. It's great. That's awesome. I mean, you're doing a great job. You got all the things and ducks in order and shit's ready to go. Fucking when Montana was born, I sure as hell didn't have to fucking make this shit up as I go. Hell, most of my life's been making it up as I go. But shit happens tomorrow. We'll get through it. Kids require time and patience. Nope. Juice boxes and Cheerios. You'll be just fine. Dad life ain't easy, but I'm enjoying it. Enjoy every minute of it, because pretty fucking soon your daughter will be 21 and already seen all of your bad habits and doesn't want to even fucking partake in them. At least mine doesn't. She's like, I seen what that did to you. No thanks. Am I cunning enough to get one more before I throw the can or after? The last time I got a beer before I threw it and I made it. Ha! Well, that was 12. Hey, Matt. Oh, for fuck's, that was the worst one yet. Get fucked, stay fucked. I didn't hit anything. I didn't even earn that beer. Tire machine, fucking nothing. I got nothing. Look up a song called Daddy Boy Can Survive by Tim Hawkins. You realize the music from Hank Williams Jr. Recognize. Difficult to raise a decent human being with morality. It's not that difficult, actually. If you stick to your own fucking principles. It's when you waver from yours that they're allowed to waver from theirs. Think about this, right? We have literally done generational destruction of our fucking country. We did this to ourselves. We don't get to blame fucking this, that, and the other thing. We've all done an accumulation of doing this shit to ourselves. Yeah, you can point the finger every other fucking direction. We've all played a part. Good, bad, or otherwise. Law of averages got us here. So What are you going to do to fix it? I want to know too. And I'll tell you right now, my opinion, every fucking thing I can. So Cody, when the baby goes from the to the crib mode, then she goes to the baby room. Y'all got your room, and then you got like the baby monitor thing going on, or from bassinet to the crib. I want the game. I'm like, people are what they are surrounded by. Absolutely. Baby monitor and the camera. Fancy. But when you choose to surround yourself by shitty fucking people, you're going to, regardless of your intentions when you start out, you will become a shitty person. It birds of a feather. It's just how the world works. If you refuse to surround yourself by shitty fucking people that do shitty fucking stupid things, you won't have to worry about it. I know that for a fact. Because I've known a lot of shitty fucking people that I don't fucking associate with anymore. Also, stop doing business with shitty fucking people. Just in general. I don't give a fuck who you are. Private sector, fucking grocery store, gas station, it doesn't matter. Stop it. Stop doing business with them. The only option then is to become a decent fucking person. Or get fucked. It's really not that hard. But some people will take money any way they can fucking get it. I am not that guy. It's not my personality. I don't have that. I don't have the money first fucking mentality, if you know what I mean. I like to make money. But you can get fucked before I make money, I can tell you that. I mean, shit, Cody, if you're probably like a month away from, not having a witness, you may as well fucking throw another one in the oven and double up. the fuck? I mean, she did get the all clear from the doctor. I'm just saying. We are being outproduced by the fucking, the opposition 8-1, so y'all need to get busy with it. You need, at the very least, you need to replace yourselves, right? 2 people make 1. That's 50% reduction in our population of decent fucking people. So just my math says y'all need to have another one. Now it says there are 10 people in here. Yeah, we can't figure it. Fuck out. I have no idea. I'd say I was going to stay here until I make one of those motherfuckers in the trash can, but we'd be here until fucking Friday. I had failed at that. However, my brother has made 3 for the family. Lee, you're of the age where I wouldn't recommend it unless she's like fucking sub 30 and wants to. Never mind. Feeding Princess right now, so I'll be up for at least another hour. I don't have another hour worth of beer in me, but I got shit to do tomorrow. Some of us don't get to sleep in until 10 a.m. Lee says, nope. Oh, shut your mouth. He did say it in all caps, though. Never mind. Only for the fucking people that weren't here earlier. Or were here earlier that aren't here now. You must have played fucking basketball. Miss. Made one. Pretty sure that shit wasn't a scholarship, now was it? The more I see these liberal women, the more I understand Salem witch hunts. Wow. So, just to be clear, you're the wrong direction to play basketball. That's fucking for fact. Time has ran out. No way now. You don't know that. The entire reason that they are targeting our demographic is not so much because because they want to change our minds. It's because they are so unattracted to each other that they can't reproduce. They can't. That side of the fucking aisle cannot make enough fucking reproduction to sustain their fucking logic. They can't do it. Think about it. They can't do it. It just fundamentally doesn't fucking work. It is the fastest dying fucking ideology on the planet. In human history, there'll be a flash in the pan. Suck while we're here, but it doesn't work. And when we're so horrible nowadays, they can't find a man, and the men just want to be with each other. Neither of them know who the hell they are or what they identify as. On that side, you want to be on that side, you have no fucking idea. You want to take the guns until you want to use the guns, and you want peace until you don't want peace, and you want a pecker until you don't want a pecker, because it's all about what the incentive is. So who the hell is funding this shit? First and foremost, of all of the goddamn thing, I want to say this right out of the gate. Well, not out of the gate. Been here for 3.5 hours, but 15 minutes, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Who in the hell is paying for this shit? And if there's all these repercussions, how come nobody's been charged yet? I want to know. It cannot be that goddamn hard to figure out who's paying all these people, because it's billions of dollars. Nobody's doing this out of the kindness of their fucking heart. No one. 3 fucking people. Your lights don't stay on when you protest for fucking 4 weeks at a time. Pushing these transgender things and have spent countless dollars on that agenda. So shut it down. It cannot be that fucking hard. Follow the money. You got paid fucking idiots. I was going to call them retards, but I didn't. That would be disrespectful to the actual medically retarded people on the planet. Paid fucking idiots that are... Do you not think that you couldn't flip a fucking 6, 8, 10 of those motherfuckers to follow that trail back the other direction? Double their money. They're fucking retarded. Idiots. Damn it. Fuck. Anyway. Come on. Shit. Also, I wonder why YouTube's not sending out notifications anymore. Never mind. Get his car from you going through the cities was quite an experience. That place is totally fucked. It's even worse now. So let's just Let me just ask this. Of all of the things that Pam Bondi has done, who the hell's gotten fucking, show me one big name that has gotten charged with something? All the promises and none of them have been kept. I'm just saying. 12 months in and none of them have been kept. I just kind of think it's gone on for so long. There's so many trails of money to follow. Okay? So I get it. They're diffusing these things in different directions. Okay? So here's my rebuttal on this. You go sell a contaminated cow on the market tomorrow that has some weird ass disease. All you do is unload that bitch at the fucking auction house and get your number, and then when the auction's done, you get paid. For the time that motherfucker goes to slaughter and people get infected with it, they will have that shit figured out in 2 weeks. From the time that thing is slaughtered, and they will be knocking on your fucking door. And that has nothing to do with RFID and all the other fucking bullshit they want to do with cattle. The entire reason I've gotten out of that fucking market. They will screw you to the wall tomorrow for a bidder number. Remember that. So I call bullshit on the fucking, they can follow that fucking trail. They can. Look at your phone. If you got any kind of advanced phone, you can see where you've been within the last 12 months. Every fucking location. It's not because they can't. It's because they don't want to. This is the whole fucking reason there is a big shit show for a hot minute between fucking Elon and fucking Trump. Because Elon really, really wanted to. And Trump really, really can't. Motivation versus power and how you use it. When you have power over people, you have to use it fucking accordingly. Otherwise, you will run out of power. Elon just had motivation. He's like, fuck it, I'll just come in here and fucking, I'm not working for money. I'll do this shit for free. See what I mean? It's really not that hard to figure out, but. Am I leaving if I make it, or am I having another one if I don't? Further side row is your shop, Rick, back when I brought it to you. That was Rick Bork Napa Auto Care. Did you give me a review or no? Did it actually ask you that? Shit, I didn't know I was on Google Reviews or whatever the hell it is. Am I drinking if I make it or drinking if I don't? First comment fucking decides. Gave you a good review. Appreciate you. Drink if you don't. I didn't make it. I'm here for you, Cody. I'm gonna try it though, just for a good measure. Yeah, it wasn't gonna work either way. Fuck it. I will say, like, for me, there's one thing that's been very humbling for me, and I like owning my own business, and I am who I am, and I won't fucking waver from that, right? But you better utilize that either as your benefit or your detriment, right? There's a lot of fucking ways I could go take the way that I am and the way that I talk to people and use it as a detriment. It's easier. You could fucking absolutely ruin yourself saying the shit that I say all the time. I don't care. But you can also package it a little bit nicer-ish. I'm fucking... I'm here to make money. And I won't apologize for it. Anybody that does, I think, is having ruined yourself and judging you by the yard. That ain't gonna happen. But I know how people can, right? Because there is the, yep, I'm unapologetic in this shit. Your shit's broken, but I'm not going to screw you on getting it fixed and standing behind it. And if something happens, I'll I'll make her fucking work for you. But I'm not doing shit for free. This isn't a fucking charity. We aren't here to, there's business first. We can be friends after that. On that side of it. You know what I mean? When you start muddying the waters on business for friends and family discount and this, that, and the other thing, it gets fucked. It really gets fucked. Got to hit the liquor store tomorrow. Only have 4 beers left. I'm bringing you my last 2 Left Hand Brewing Peanut Butter Milk Stout Nitro. I'm not crazy about it. I think that's what I have. Isn't that what I have in the house? I don't know. We were playing cribbage the other night. Did you pour it right, Lee? You gotta fucking... Either way, it doesn't matter. This shit warms up, we'll get your car fixed. Poured it hard. That's what she said. Anyway, Jesus, the tail of that lizard smells. Where the hell is Craig anyway? Fuck off. Climbing up my back. Probably February 3rd. Supposed to be 29. Play it by ear, I guess. I'm good with that. Craig's probably trying to put a clutch in the vehicle. It is like daytime there-ish. 5 in the afternoon or some shit. I don't know. They have Uber, or you like fucking hire a kangaroo. Never mind. God damn it. Kangaroo are like deer in our area. You just hit the bastards with your car. He said no. Kangaroo. Yeah, I know it. Apparently they don't tame well. Seems like nothing has changed over the decades in the Aussie land. I remember my old man, technically stepdad. He was in the Navy for a hot minute, and they were in Australia. One of the guys on the ship decided he was going to fight a kangaroo. He even said he'd never seen somebody get worked like that. Fucking kangaroo worked him over, even after he fell to the ground. That kangaroo fucked him up 8 ways from Sunday. So there is that. Kangaroos can fight pretty good. It's more kicking. They just lean back and use their tail and go with the hind feet. So in detail, if we're going in detail, it sounded like the kangaroo grabbed him by the fucking uniform and then kicked. And he went fucking flat-planed. Like several times. So apparently they fight like fucking hockey players or some shit. I have no idea. Fucked up his day. We're down to 1. 1 above 0 right now. 1.4.
Ow.
I have a love-hate relationship with this fucking weather station. I should look it up after the live is over. Drunk people fighting kangaroos. I mean, what the fuck else are you going to do in Australia, right? Aside from all the other fucking deadly shit, like 21 of the top 25 deadliest creatures on the planet are in Australia. Might be more than that. Somebody Googled that. It's a bunch. That one hurt. Probably shouldn't have cranked on that one like that. Inflammation's real. Wish I could eat and immediately fall asleep. I'm like a 2-month. He was out as soon as the bottle was done. I mean, it depends on how big the bottle is and what's in it. You could, but you are not going to wake up in 4 hours wanting more. Just saying, adult perspective. And not feel like shit, right? Well, she's going to shit. For sure. Can't Google it right now. I used up my hotspot data. Resets to 26. Another bad habit I've picked up from Lee being in a live stream and still being able to look up things on the internet. Well, fuck. Kangaroos, particularly large red kangaroos, have massive claws on their hind legs capable of disemboweling predators or rarely humans. Data? Dude, you need to get Starlink. Fuck. Oh, yes, she will sit. Luckily, I will be when I'm off duty. You better feel up the front and back shits lately. I mean, that's how you know they're eating well. You shit the front and the back. I'm not gonna lie, I've had not recently. Back in the day, I had some close calls. Followed by a giant smile. You know what? I feel like at some point, you came into the world that way, you should go out of the world that way, right? Like, shit my pants, make somebody else clean it up, and then I'm out. Probably not. I'm going to do some stupid shit and just turn the lights out. Hopefully. You haven't shaved the front and back. That's good. You haven't reached that age yet. I mean, drinking mixed drinks right now. I'm not okay to drive home. Mixed drinks? I didn't know you drank at all. The hell are you mixing drinks with?
Ah.
We'll start out filling our pants, and we'll all end that way too. Not necessarily. I mean, it depends on how bad the trauma is, but usually you're going to shit yourself when you die. It's fact. $500 cigarettes. I'm not a smoker. Teach their own. If you're going to smoke, then get the smoke. I'm not that guy. It's never been my thing. I'm a drinker. I have a alcohol problem. Ish. I'm a connoisseur. I'd love to have a smoke again, for fuck's sake. Lee, do you still have the craving? Like, it's like, is it? Because I made my wife quit smoking, right? I've never had the smoking fucking desire, and I wasn't that much of an alcoholic when we met, so she didn't make me quit drinking, thankfully, or hasn't yet. Is it a habit thing? Like I don't know. Only on bad days or if I smell one. Katie says if she smells a cigarette now, like it makes her fucking nauseous. Like she doesn't like that anymore. So maybe that's a good thing. I have no idea, but like there's people that I do business with that smoke in their vehicles. It doesn't matter to me. It's never been a thing. So you gotta be a real big fucking booze hound before you get into like smells like bourbon in here. I haven't reached that point yet. I think it was 24, late 24, early 25 when she quit smoking. Or late 19, early 20. Because we got married in 2020. Because little one's out, I'm going to follow suit with a couple hours. Catch you fellers later. With a rip, tater chip. Go make another. Anyway, well. October 16th, 2024 was my last cigarette. Oh, damn. You know what? I wish I could keep track of that shit in my head. I can't. I don't. I don't have that fucking. All right. If I make it, I'll have another beer. If I don't, I'm leaving. All right. Deal? Deal. Well, I fucking tried. I'm gonna go in the house and have some. Fuck you, weather station. I didn't like you to begin with. Fuck. When you're on the kickstand, I can't fucking see it. When you're fucking standing on your fucking moral or your face or whatever the fuck it is, then I can, but. Anyway. I'm buying a different one. I swear to God. Amazon shopping tonight. No, fuck Amazon. I don't have any of that shit anymore. Fuck you too. Beep at me. I don't even know what that meant. Holy shit, I just got an Amber Alert for. Yeah, good luck. Anyway. All right, folks. I missed. So I gotta go clean up my mess and it's time to go. It's been